1896 Arrhenius scriveva dell'impatto della CO2 rispetto al clima.
In 1986, Arrhenius talked about the impact of CO2 on the climate. In the 1970s, scientists from Exxon discovered the devastating impact of burning fossil fuels, which was the start of everything. 92 firms signed the Rio and Kyoto agreements in 1997. In 2015, we went beyond the threshold of 1.5 degrees. The consequences of this are clear. Heat, drought, floods. The President interrupts.
So, sorry. Thank you.
Shall I start again? Or?
You can start from again, but please keep the reasonable tempo.
Okay. This is the second time that happens to me, so I need to really train. 1896.
In 1886, scientists wrote about the impact of CO2 on the climate. In the 1970s, Exxon scientists talked about the devastating impact of fossil fuels, and they then hid everything. In 92, the Rio Conference, 97, Kyoto, 2015, Paris. We're still trying to remain within 1.5 degrees. The future is today. In 2024, we went beyond the threshold of 1.5 degrees. The consequences of this for our countries are terrible. Droughts, floods, fires, they're devastating our countries and our communities. And this is accelerating. It's very worrying. If we want to talk about sustainability, economic and social, we have to remember the billions of euros of damage which is being caused by climate change, the thousands of victims. We have to remember all the efforts to support fossil fuels. The future is today, and we keep postponing solutions. Maloney, Trump, and even people in this House, as we've seen, these people all deny climate change. They want to stick to the status quo, where 55% of the population lives with the same resources as 1% of the richest, and that money comes from fossil fuels. The future is today, and we believe there's still hope. We want Europe to be ambitious, fair and responsible, both on the domestic front and indeed on the international scene.
A request for a blue card from Mr. Arno Bausemer. He's on the right side from you, from 616. You will take it. Please, floor is yours.
Ja, vielen Dank.
Thank you very much, Madam Scuderi, for allowing me this question. Your green friends in Germany have really basically destroyed the German economy in the recent years. So I want to know, for your parties and from the Social Democrats, you always hear we have to create new green jobs. But what do we gain in Europe if we have one new green job, but yet we lose 10 regular jobs? We've got to end this climate radicalism and try to find a balance between ecology and economy.
I'd like to remind the colleague that I remember the Greens, not the Social Democrats. Yes, we want to create jobs, but it's not enough just to invest in the transition. What we have to remember is industries from the past are no longer fit for the future. This is the case everywhere in the world. We want to create jobs. We want to promote a transition with a genuine socially just transition. This is why we need investment. We need to have a clear list of what we need to do. We have to, scientists are saying this, but economists are saying this as well. You want to stick to the status quo because of personal interests.
Thank you. Thank you. Next speaker, Hildegard Bentele, for 1.5 minutes, please.